Season 4.
Killing machine this bomber clock from one bomber clock column.
Yeah. I get that feeling in my stomach like I'm feeling for a come up, like a pregnant woman eating for her unborn son or daughter. Serial killer with a splash of cold milk. These men are built by weight, lactic acid, home skills. For the massive more meals, for the gastric hole still. Listen, we may clash but the titans don't chill. This is food for four, food for you all. We ain't the news, just a crew with the tools for the sport. Fast food.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
Listen up. This is a Fast Food Podcast, Season 4, Episode 4. I'm your host, Morgan Hytes, and I'm here with two of my illustrious co-hosts, Trimmer, who's got the key to my beamer.
Yo, what's happening?
I'm telling you, G.
I'm nice, you know?
And we got Drizzy, Frizzy, Sakafet, Freckles in the building. What are you telling me?
You know how we do. Fast Food Podcast, internationally known, locally respected.
Good to see the man them here today. For those who don't know, we're here every fortnight bringing you food for thought, soul food for the mind, and a feast for the palate. Before we get into the show, remember all audio episodes are available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Soundcloud. All the visual episodes will be available 2 to 3 days after the audio is out on our YouTube channel, plus clips for the show. Make sure you subscribe and support. Wagwan, my G's.
The Fast Food Podcast.
How are you, my brother?
Did you tell them where to go to see the video?
See what video?
The video in regards to the show and the clips. You just said go on YouTube.
I mean, you could check out our YouTube channel, which is called Fast Food TV, Fast Food Podcast. Type any of those into the search links and you will find our channel, and please subscribe. Is that good?
And like.
And hit the notification bell. So
And share.
Season
I thought it was simple, but some people are them there.
Yeah.
Today, once again, we are supported and loved
And
by
love. Yeah.
Creeping Rum Kick. Yeah, I said, I called it something else last week or the week before.
Rum kick.
The Creeping Rum Kick, supported by this show, is a rum-based fusion. It's smooth, it's sweet, it has a delayed kick.
Yes.
One of the main ingredients of this drink is spirulina, which is a source of protein and has many health benefits. Order yours by contacting Blue on Instagram at no14blueshak. That's at the number 14 BLUESHAKE. Rum, Creeping Rum Kick. Get yours today.
This is shining. Bruv, why is it sparkly?
Has it got that? Is it got that little wooden piece in the middle of it again today?
He's got his grenade belt on, and he's got straps on his ankles and that. Black sagat.
It's a black sagat.
It's a black sagat. Sweet, smooth with a delayed kick
That's what I'm telling
in
you.
your chest.
I'm telling
But
you.
it's shiny, bruv. Why has it got shiny shit in it? And look at this lace. I don't even know
what is that?
this. Snazzy, bruv. Some satin thing.
All right.
It's almost like he wants you to bring it to, you're going to have a little...
Somewhere special.
Something on the night. And
Looks
she
like
can
you
use
want
that
you
as
to
a
bring
bit
it
of
somewhere
lingerie.
special.
So do we want to crack that open while we have a little chat and just, I think you should do the...
I think patience. We should be... Okay.
That lasted long, didn't it? Cool. Oh, you're twisting my arm. Okay, then.
It's Fast Food Podcast. Nice to see you, gentlemen. Always love. Always a blessing.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you. I want to say, Trim, I did my 21-day challenge. I passed it. I did it. I finished it.
Come on.
So,
Well
thank you.
I can't
Thank
clap
you.
because I got shit in my hand.
What, Manure?
Hey,
Well, here you go.
1 second. I want to congratulate you.
Oh, thank you.
Well done, my brother. Come
I had a
What's
conversation
the backstory? Talk
with
to me.
Trim over a month ago. Obviously, during the lockdown, I was just really getting a bit depressed with not being able to exercise. Gym's not open, obviously, whatnot. And me and Trim had a conversation. Obviously, me and Trim are Donnies from day one, and Trim can have certain conversations with you and actually stick it on you a little bit, and it is good, but it also it put me in a place of even more depression at the beginning of our conversation.
Initially. Because it's anxiety, because you're thinking about the future. Your mind is shot forward.
Yeah. So I was talking about weight. And I'm like, bro, I ain't been exercising. He said, work out at home. I said, bro, I can't work out at home. He said, bruv, you're privileged. You got a summer house. You got 8 rooms. No, I got 3. You got all that space. You got a massive garden. Why don't you work? Why don't you do something? I'm like, bro, I am not mentally able to work out at home. All I want to do is chill at home. So I had a conversation with him and he was like, look, bro, what did you used to do before? I said, I used to jog. He said, start jogging. I said, my knees though, bro. He goes, buy football boots and run in the park, run on the grass. I was like, trim, bro, light bulb moment. Oh, that's a fucking good idea. Like, let me take a sip of that still. Bro, it's a bit sparkly.
Cheers.
Why is it sparkling?
Can I just
it's like
describe it to the people who are listening?
Blue Lagoon juice. It's like Blue Lagoon juice, bro.
Trim took a sip of the juice, right? And the face Trim gave, it looked like he had a kitten.
This shit is the bomb. This shit is the bomb diggy.
With a feather.
Remember that tune? Bomb diggy, bomb diggy. Who had bomb diggy?
Another level. Another level was big. Let's not even front. Another
bomb diggy was a little bit.
Yeah, it was a tune.
Yeah, it was.
You gotta relax.
So Trim told me to get football boots, and I just basically said to myself,
"Is it the AstroTurf one or the actual boots with like the studs at the bottom?"
It's AstroTurf.
Yeah, no, well, it's
5-a-side one.
Soft ground. No, firm ground. Firm ground. FG.
Okay, right. Yeah.
And he inspired me, and I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna just run 21 days every day. Just build up my stamina, build up my strength, and I finished it yesterday.
Well done, my brother.
So yeah,
cheers
man.
For that.
Yeah, man.
You know what my question's gonna be?
What's that?
Because you're building up your stamina, right?
Yeah.
How's the wife been finding the new levels?
Of testosterone.
Hello.
So, but
You've been getting circulation in your nuts. Your nuts been circulating. Because it helps with the molecular structure of your gonads.
They've been percolated, bruv. Gonads.
These nuts.
Marcus is in bad boys.
So hear the thing, bro. Hear the thing, though. Let's get back to it, right?
Okay.
Today, I wanted to do this whole woo thing because obviously Verzuz, whatnot. I wanted to hold this whole movement, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna wear my Tims today. I've got a fresh pair of sand Tims, fresh.
Yeah.
I got them before lockdown last year, and I thought I'm gonna do that today, just represent woo. But I got to wear them with jeans. You can't wear Tims with tracksuit bottoms. I know man do, but I don't.
That's not the right way.
That's not
some Atlantic thing.
Yeah, that's a mad thing.
Can I just ask, did you finish the running thing? That's done. We're done from the running thing.
I'm keeping it moving, but I'm
okay. Well,
but listen, we're gonna touch on that. I haven't totally left. Pause. So I got to wear jeans. I've gone into my wardrobe. I thought, black pair of black jeans. I've gone to put my jeans on, bro. Could I get it round my bumper hole? Could I, bro?
Wear flour.
Drizzy, I nearly sat down on the bed and didn't come to the pod. I'm sitting there on the bed like, I am a fat rasshole. And I got a shake. I was really mad.
Yeah,
so then I thought, all right, cool. I've got other pairs of jeans. Let me try another one. Yeah. Tried another pair of jeans. I managed to button it, but
it hurt and it could get uncomfortable for driving over an hour of driving.
Your wiener's not getting blood circulating down there.
All that.
Yeah, imagine you try to get out of the car and your legs don't move. Imagine that you lost and it's numb.
It was depressing, bro. So I was like, I can't wear jeans. So I said, you know what? I'm putting on these fucking tracksuit bottoms and I need to fix up. So back to what we're saying about the challenge, I have to set more challenges now. That's a new challenge. But I want to thank you, Trim, for inspiring me. And I'm gonna find another way. It's my eating habits as well. And how late I eat at night. Sometimes I'm on Clubhouse 2-3 in the morning, bro. 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm on Clubhouse.
So wait. So can I ask?
Can I kick it?
Yeah, of course you can. But what I want to know is,
Trimmer.
but do you, Suze?
Don't play with me, mother.
Wow,
Joe, stop.
But what I wanted to know, obviously, Woo Man will know what that is. But what I wanted to know was, so you was doing the running, you was feeling good, building the stamina, but the diet, you didn't lock down the diet side of things.
I did and I didn't. It's just because.
It's either you did or you did.
This is one or the other, G.
Yeah, well, I did, but I didn't.
Bruv, I did and I didn't because I eat at home, so I always eat cooked meals at home.
Did you or didn't
Then
you?
I leave the yard and I'll get McDonald's.
Chris Brown, can you stop dancing? Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Off, innit?
No, it's just a no.
Yes or no?
It's just a no.
All right, G, you know what it is? I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. Because
There's progress.
Because you knew you was running every day,
Yeah.
you was thinking, I can eat what I want. You know why? I'm running every day.
Yeah.
And that's how it gets you. Yeah. That they say 70% of getting to where you want to be is your diet. And the other 30% is working out. And whatever. So yeah, just look it down. You're entitled to have some chicken nuggets because you can't. When I did this nutrition course during peak lockdown,
What Short Academy?
Udemy.
Yo, I don't want to in that
Yeah, so it's just stay over there, man. You uneducated bastard. No, but here's the thing. Sorry, that was a bit much.
No, man, I'll take it.
I'm not gonna take it back. I'll just say that was a bit.
Have you got GCSEs, bruv?
Bruv.
Cool. Why you going there? Hey, that's
I just wanted to.
Hey, hold on a
too
minute.
far.
Listen, I came to the podcast a bit insecure with myself.
I know. And this person
know
your
you're getting attacked,
GCSEs.
bruv. What the fuck, man?
Come on, man.
Relax.
Come on, man. We're meant to be a support system.
Yeah, bro.
Right. So let's get back into that pocket. I was asking about GCSEs. You know? That's a reach, man.
What does it mean?
Okay, so he basically said, look, you're entitled to that meal that you like.
Right.
But what he told me that stuck with me the most is you're not meant to have cheat days. You can have a cheat meal.
Right.
You could technically have a cheat meal every day of the week if the other meals you're having every day
Are nutritious.
is clean and nutritious, yeah.
Right.
So you can have a cheat meal,
Right.
but don't have a cheat day. That's me. I used to have cheat days before I did this course.
Right.
And I used to wake up on a Saturday,
And go in. Hammer time.
like there's no Sunday.
Right.
I'd go in, there's times I used to have pizza for breakfast, bro.
Oh, that's pizza.
Oh, pizza for breakfast
Cold
is
pizza
nice.
in the morning is cold.
No, but I'm getting
Cold.
I'm
nice,
getting
it's
it,
nice.
yeah.
Bruv, have you ever? This is how I tried to get. Sorry to cut you, brother. I tried to get resourceful because I could not be. Because I could not be bothered to put the pizza in the oven. Okay. So I turned the toaster to the side and just slipped it in like a video. I just slipped it in like a video, and bruv, it works.
What, like a pizza that you had the
But
night
it's got to
before?
be those baby ones.
Is that your
right?
reheat? You
No,
mean that's
that's
how
the
you
slice,
reheat?
the
That's how
slice.
you
Slice.
reheated your pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not cooking it from scratch in the toaster.
No, but
Yeah, that's different.
imagine dough. Just dough. Nah.
Okay, that makes sorry. Now you mentioned it.
Oh,
It's like-
okay.
I thought it was like the little baby one.
I'm not good at explaining stuff.
Yeah,
that's
no,
why.
but I got you. I got you in the end.
I just don't.
Continue, Drizzy.
Yeah, as you will.
Scene. All right. So yeah, basically, it's all about have a cheat meal, not a cheat day. And it's easier if you subscribe to that.
Right.
You've got more chance of, because like True said, do it for 21 days.
Yeah.
Do it for 21 days, it becomes a habit.
Habit.
Right.
I thought, let me just do some push-ups every day for the next 21 days.
Yeah.
I watched YouTube was obviously listening because the first advert I saw was, hey, you want to get into like doing push-ups? Right. Check the page.
Was
Somebody
it
did
specifically? Was it specific? So I got talking to the mic. Was it specifically push-ups?
Yeah.
Bruv, YouTube's teeth. That's what I think.
Why?
Because they listen to us, bruv, and then they put stuff,
bruv.
bruv.
The
I went doing
analytics.
trading. Next thing, bruv. All I see is trading
But
adverts.
hold on,
But you do.
did you speak about it or did you type it into?
I
Because
typed
if you
it.
typed it into like a Google search or whatever, it's all connected in it.
bruv.
So then it'll be like, oh, so this guy's looked at that. So if you go on YouTube straight after, it will automatically go.
I like my idea. So I said so. I said something and then it did bear trading and eToro and all of them shit. But yeah, you.
Yes, I've been doing 100.
So that's what I need to
100%.
do. Is my eating habits need to get cleaner.
Yeah.
I need to stop eating so late at night as well.
That's
And yeah, There's a
What
few things.
what gets you in that space? What makes you feel like, because you know you're not meant to, and then you still go and eat.
Do you know
and
what it is,
you
Trim?
start rummaging in the fridge.
As Drizzy said, consistency is the key. If I say, right, no bread, no chocolate, no this, no that, once I start it, it's easy for me to fall in line.
Discipline.
It's when I tap it. If I tap it, you know the ones there when you got a thing and you just...
But to be fair, when you and I in the
Just
VIP
tap it a little
section
bit.
in Clubhouse,
Huh?
when you and I in the VIP section in Clubhouse watching what's going on
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all that, I do feel like I enjoy being in the Clubhouse a bit more if I
you got
little
snacks.
or something. But my snack is I get some hummus,
All right,
Yeah,
olive oil hummus, and I'll cut up some carrots.
cucumber.
go in.
And it's a cucumber as well, yeah. And I'll just chill, and I'll just be listening to you lot
Right.
until I hear my name called. I'm like, yeah. So,
Right.
So hold on, see with Clubhouse now, because obviously man got the iPhone now.
The thing.
I got the XS. I don't know if it's any good, but it seems.
She gonna come through, bruv.
I'm coming.
Come through, man.
yeah, man.
And what, bruv? So what can you mute your thing, because obviously if you're eating carrots and
Yeah.
cucumber,
Man,
it's gonna
I've
be
had
bare
a-
crunching in the
Bruv,
background. The man are
bruv,
gonna
I've
be
been
like,
on
"Raw."
Clubhouse in the room and had a bath.
Okay,
And just
bubbling.
and just been bubbling, bruv. I've just been chilling, bruv. I've
Bruv, do you put?
I've
Do
been on
you?
Clubhouse and had
Your yard
me-
is nice. Do you?
made
Do you
meals and everything.
bruv, cause your house is nice. Do you always put candles on? Always
on a weekend.
weekend candles,
Weekend is the candles.
scented,
Yeah, the missus does
different colors.
Nah, she kind of just got the scented.
Yeah,
She
what's
got
what's your flavour though, scented wise?
I don't, bro. It's the missus's thing.
Come on,
So you
got-
just
gotta
take the
tap
bruv.
into
When
it,
are you
bro.
gonna
Yeah.
tap in?
Take some
When are you gonna
responsibility and buy your
go?
own candles,
You go
bro.
Waitrose. I know you go Waitrose.
Bruv, I'm a man.
You go Waitrose.
I'm the man, and my wife patterns up all them sweet things.
You don't go shopping, do you? You don't do the
Not really,
shopping.
nah.
You know what I
knew
found
he
out from
didn't do the
Tesco's the other day? Tesco's do a mango and passion fruit candle.
That's deep. What I do know, if anybody wants like the special, you know, like the
candles.
bath, not candles, bruv. The body wash. There's a body wash called. Hold on a minute. What the fuck is it called now? Oh, I died. Hold on. Bededas. Does anybody know about Bededas?
But dead
You know about Bededas? Bruv, this thing, bruv, is herbal and it smells righteous. And when you have it now, anybody
you could put it on your
do you know,
balls.
I'm gonna put it on the page. I'm gonna
Put it on your
the-
balls.
You can put it on your balls, but it's nice, bruv. You smell great all day.
All right.
But yeah,
20 minutes
Candles.
in, lads. 20 minutes in. Good to see you guys. It's a pleasure.
I've got a funny story for you.
The Fast Food Podcast.
Let's go. I mean, topic of
What's
conversation.
up, Dunny? What's up, God?
The realest thing.
Really?
real.
I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel really good about this whole situation. Versus Raekwon the chef versus Ghostface Killer.
AKA Tony Stark.
AKA
AKA.
That
Iron
shit,
Man.
That shit dropped Saturday morning, Sunday morning, Saturday night.
Yeah.
AKA what's the other one he said? Not Tony. No, Pretty Tone.
Pretty Tone.
Yeah.
Versus, it was amazing. I think it's probably up there with the Beanie Man and Bounty Killer.
I don't know. I think it's the best.
You think it's the best one?
I think it's the best.
Do you know what? How did you feel?
I can't say it's the best. I'd say it's probably top 5
Do you-
easily.
Whoa!
I can't say it's the best one.
Give me your best 5 then.
My best 5 would be Beanie and Bounty,
Yeah.
because after that, everything just followed
Set
that
pace.
pattern.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's that.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
I thought it was gonna smell nice.
We don't want it.
Bro, it smells like fucking. It smells like canal.
Bro.
I liked, so I said top 5, right? So it's in my top 5, so I'll say that's in there.
Yeah.
I liked, my other top 5 would be the Jada and why you
Bruv, why do you keep? Why are you punishing yourself, bro?
Bro, I saw Kabuncha, yeah? It's called Kabuncha. I don't know why it's called Kabuncha, but it looks dope. It's got
Spirulina
electrolytes. It's got something. It's got aminos in it and enzymes. Yeah, it tells about rebirth and refine and rekindling, and then it tastes like sock liquid. Like it doesn't
Fucking
taste.
You know what that tastes like?
That's different.
It tastes bad.
So first of all,
Sorry.
I want to say
I'm like
this.
that special kid, innit?
Hear the thing.
Go on.
the two DJs on the night,
Yeah.
DJ Thorough and Technician, the best DJs I've ever heard play hip hop in my whole fucking life. Real talk. They were killing it. What is that? What is that? Who bought it?
Me. £3, bro.
I don't want it.
No, just smell it.
Smell
No,
it, bro.
bruv,
Smell
just smell. Bruv, you have
Smell
to.
it so you
Bruv,
understand.
this is the review.
Smell it.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting. That's
a wrap.
absolute, bruv.
I paid £3 for
£3,
kombucha,
I
yeah?
wouldn't pay £1
Organic
for that.
and raw.
I would pay
must
for-
really be good for you because it tastes like shit.
Bruv, I would have paid for that for free. That's disgusting.
Kombucha.
Ugh.
I'm going to learn to
Listen,
like it. Nah, it tastes
Two
like...
DJs on the
Yeah.
night.
Sorry.
DJ Thorough
Yeah.
and DJ Technician.
Yeah.
Cold DJs. What do you think of them?
You know what's crazy? They were so sick, right? I was a little bit disappointed. Like, oh, right, them two man just turned up kind of like on time. Because them man, as the main attractions, them man was there almost on time.
Bruv, Raekwon
Was it
and,
like 10
and Ghost
minutes?
were there, bang on.
Yeah.
Like they didn't really,
No.
they weren't like a long
weren't
way.
on a diva
and that's how
thing.
I felt because the DJs were cutting up tunes. They were playing like acapellas with other instrumentals, like that whole 90s feel.
Yeah.
I was like, these guys are doing it. I had a blast on Saturday
enjoyed
night.
it.
I had my
thoroughly.
snacks. But I had my snacks.
What were your snacks?
I had
what
I
were-
had buttons.
Okay, Cadbury's.
Chocolate buttons.
What, the small ones or the big ones?
The ones in a big packet.
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah. I had
Like mini frisbees.
I had
Doritos?
crisps,
Yeah,
What
crisps did you
once? Wait.
Pringles. I had Pringles.
Wait,
flavour?
you know, yeah. Barbecue.
Sweet sour cream and chive.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I had a Maggie,
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
and I had popcorn.
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 Salted.
Salted.
Sweet.
Mix.
Okay.
You can tell this is why I get fat, bro. Because I'm sitting there, bro, and I'm got the whole thing there. The laptop's there because I watched it on Triller.
Triller.
I watched it
Same.
on
Thank you
Triller.
for the link.
Come on, bro. I
Yeah,
got
it was
you, bro.
neat. It was neat.
I got you.
Truth.
And yeah, bro, I was dancing in the kitchen,
Mm.
tunes, bro. All right, let's get into it. First of all, what they wore.
I am angry. I am see Raekwon, yeah. Raekwon needs a what's them people? Yeah, he needs a stylist.
What was he wearing, bro?
He was wearing some jeans that look like they alter your legs. So you know, like
He
you
looked
know,
like he's bow-legged.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I
what it
think
looked
he's-
like. It looked like he had a bone deficiency. Basically, it looked like his bones were.
His pockets had pockets. He had pockets on his knees,
Yeah,
bro.
he had pockets on his knees.
It looked like you know them man that drill stuff and then they go on the floor and they're always on the floor. You know, like them. I don't know what they are, but whatever it was, it looked protective.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what Ray was wearing, but
He tried to get stylish and it was
yeah,
shit.
You should have got stylist for that. Ghost come in with the red leather,
Yeah.
the hat,
He looked like he was getting warm.
and the wallies, the red leather wallies look clean.
Yeah. Fly.
I almost rocked those tonight.
He's the
I was gonna
Wallaby
bring out
champ,
the
hello?
Yeah, I was gonna bring out the
He's the
Wallabies.
Wallaby
They
champ.
look so, and he walked in, and bro, he's lost a lot of weight. He's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, but them man are trying to eat clean. They talk about
he's done
that.
well. He's done well, man.
They
'cause
try to eat clean.
look young, and they still look young. Ray, what's he? Where's he from? Because his hair looks mad Indian-y sort of thing. He's got mad.
Yeah, but
waves
so
in
is Ghost though. Ghost is coolie. You can tell Ghost is coolie.
Yeah,
I
Ray's
heard
got
Ghost is
this.
from like Dominica, you know. That's the word in the streets. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah, man looks, bruv, they look super cool.
Coolie.
Bro, the massive pockets was, I don't know what that was. I don't know what he was trying to pull off there. But pause.
Do you know what spoiled it for me? The only downside was them man need to get their 21 days cardio because they was tired.
I'm gonna get to that. Yeah, what was because they mentioned that they hadn't done a show in a while.
I don't care what I don't care if
Ghost sat
Marvin
down.
Gaye gonna be there.
Ghost was sitting down for a hot
No,
minute.
as soon as I saw him sit down, I said that looks like a tired sit down.
Yeah, it does.
That looked like a hula. You know, like when you go to a function with your grandparents, and they say, "Oh, I can't stand up for too long because you know," and then they sit down.
Time to sit down.
Yeah, they sit
because
down.
they're savoring
They sit down in
Endgame,
slow mo.
that- Yeah.
Ray looked like he had more
Yeah.
in it.
Zill.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was thinking to myself, do you know what's difficult? Because they look younger, you don't expect it. but they are elderly.
Yeah,
It's a sport, though. That whole performing thing, that's a sport, man.
Late 40s, kiss my ass, bruv. Them man are 50 clean.
What?
Have to be. You telling me Raekwon is younger than Jay?
Probably.
Yeah,
Think about it. He might be.
It might be. It's
Might
weird
be.
when you put
Fuck,
it.
when you pattern it up.
All right,
yeah?
Ray is 51.
Pow.
Fucking hell.
Bruv, he's already
Ray.
old.
Ghostface.
Yeah.
Raw.
Okay, Ghost.
Ghost?
Pretty Tone. Is
52.
50.
50, okay.
Right, so that makes
Look
sense.
at that. So think about
That
it.
makes
Like them
sense.
and they. So I think
what
Meth
happened?
was.
Is that
I
what's gonna
think
happen,
Meth
Trim?
was one of the younger ones, wasn't he?
Trim,
Because
is that
he-
what we're going to get, bruv? We're going to lick 50.
No. How, bruv? How are we gonna do that,
Yeah, let's not lick 50 and do that, bruv.
bruv? How? They what? I'm 44 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. How on earth? Sorry, 43. Yeah. How am I in that space of time gonna be that decrepit?
Yeah, bro, because that...
Tired, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
yeah,
man.
Man was tired, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Forget it.
Man was
Then man, the
tired.
way he sat down. He
slumped.
He said, yeah.
It's like, like he had the world's weight on his shoulders. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
But then when we got the halftime intermission, and then Tony Stark came back in the scene,
With the fly gear.
I said to myself,
He was sweating.
I'll be honest with you. When I saw what Tony came out in originally, I was like, raw, like Tone, like you couldn't. I was expecting the fur. You know, I was expecting you to show Rick Ross where Rick Ross got his style from.
Yeah.
Come out with the fur and I was expecting like 55 chains on, looking like Mr. T times 10.
Yeah.
So when the intermission hit and he came back out, he had the black and white, like half and half zebra looking Wally's on.
Yeah,
He had the big fudge. I was like, there's the polar bear Tony that I know.
But he couldn't keep the fur on.
Nah,
for
he's
long.
like-
But you know, he
Came
was
off
hot from
quick.
the jump. He was hot from the jump because when he come in, he had wet patches. When he came in, he had wet patches, bruv. You could tell.
Yeah, he was hot.
That yeah, of course.
But it was good
Because
for the
he had the
look.
t-shirt and a vest. Because if you don't wear the vest, your titties show, innit? So that's why. So that's why he kept it
Don't
reinforced.
say my car's topless.
He said the titties.
All
is
right,
out.
so let's talk about who won.
Ghost.
Ghost, if for me, Ghost is. I think he's the best rapper,
Bro, when I was waiting
I think Ghost
for
is
it,
the best rapper.
there was two songs I was waiting for. Well, one's a verse. I was waiting for his verse on Summertime because I knew the ladies would drown once that comes on. That's a big tune. But I was waiting. I was like, when you see... Hold on, before I say the tune.
Oh,
played that so early, I was like, oh.
Say Ghost.
Yeah, when you played that early...
Shay La Ghost.
When you played that early, I was like, oh, that's what I do.
But that's not his best tune.
Right, that's what I do.
It's early. He's going for Ghost.
He's going for
Yeah,
it.
he's
Even
got-
though Ray's his brother in arms, he's going for it.
Fuck Ray.
When you played Run,
Oh, bro, don't be
Don't do
disrespectful.
that.
No, when I'm saying it like that, what I'm saying is the reason why Ray came first round dead is because he ain't got the catalog. Otherwise, he would have got. He doesn't have the catalog. Who wants to argue?
I would argue that he has.
He doesn't have the
Trim. I would
have it.
argue he has the catalog, but
hasn't got
those,
the
he's not the
radio.
no. He's not the. He wasn't selecting the right tunes. He didn't select the right tune. I could have selected Ray's tunes for him that night, and that would have put pressure on Ghost. I know their man's records.
Yeah.
Some of the tunes that Ray played, I was like, why did you? You could have played that, bro. Bro,
How many
all
albums
let's-
has Ray got
all right,
there? Let's do that.
Let's just say if Ray plays the whole of his Cuban Links album, everybody's dead.
yeah.
First album, track for track,
No.
everyone's dead. Everyone's dead.
I don't think so,
Oh,
bro.
bro, how? He's the
What over?
But then Ghost can counter with his first album.
No,
but
second
what-
album.
Yeah, of course. But what I'm
Supreme
but-
Clientele.
But that's my rebuttal to Trim saying. That's my rebuttal
It
to
is a
Trim
classic.
saying
It
that
is.
he's got catalog that he didn't draw
One
for.
album.
Bro, there's 16 records on that motherfucker.
Fine.
So that's you already got. So all you got to do is find four outside of the album,
Bro, that's no.
and he's got enough.
Yeah, but he can't do. Bruv, he's got a career of how many years? 25 plus. And you talking about one album that he did 25 years ago.
bro.
Dead.
Ghost played that. Go on.
No. When Snoop did his thing with DMX, he drew for a bag of tunes off the Good Doggy Style album. Yeah. That's what cut the mustard. All the tunes outside of that were okay.
Okay, so he could have, but he could have still played. He's got so many albums.
He could have played the Nas. He did play the Nas joint. He did play the Nas joint. He did play the Nas.
Who?
got Ray. He did play the Nas.
It's
Ray.
bad, but what I'm saying is, he hasn't got the catalog.
You played the Outcast.
Hey, listen.
Oh my God, Royal Flush.
Yeah,
played that. Yeah. I don't understand why you didn't just dip in the Wu-Tang bag and go, I'm playing
Versus.
He did with It's Yours. Ray got him with It's Yours.
Right.
Yeah.
Got him with It's
He
Yours.
should have countered with Ray's Ghostface's song and dropped I'm good, bro. That's all you. And countered it with his verse from a Gravel Pit. Like he needed something.
Yeah, but that's why I say being an artist and being a selector is two different things. We come from that select. We come from that selector.
Yeah, definitely.
We come from selecting.
Yeah.
Like, so we go, okay, cool. That might not be the tune, but this is the tune that I know everybody's gonna feel.
Right. And he should have counted it with that, man.
That's what he's got.
When that dropped, the comment section went sick. It's like, oh my gosh, Ghost with the and the video was sick. But then he should have counted it with, he came up with some real street shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I
Which
want
is
to
Ray.
stop my ground.
Which
That's
is
cool.
Ray.
Yeah, that's cool. But you needed to counter that just to make people kind of forget that bomb that Ghost just dropped and you dropped your bomb.
He did it a couple of times.
Marvin.
Bad. Malcolm.
You was a friend of mine.
Malcolm's a bad tune.
You stood for something. Tupac.
Biggie, how we miss you so. Bad.
Bro, listen, Ghost, you have to give it to Ghost. Like he's
better. He's a better artist. Sorry. He's a better. Ray can rap. They're both sick rappers, but Tony is he's a better artist.
I think Tony's more versatile.
But
He's a better artist. Is he not a better artist?
Tony said he got his style from Ray.
He did, but hold on a minute. Okay, but then what about, bruv?
You got his style from Ray. That you got to give Ray that.
But
how does he rap? It's so abstract. His rap is, who raps like that? Abstract like that,
bro. Ghost said in one. Before he rapped.
Yeah, he said that he got his.
What's the tune of Supreme Clientele where he's just the vivid laser eye guy, Apollo Kids.
Yeah.
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 He said, I think it was before that tune, he said he didn't even write that record as a song. He wrote it as said, I'm just going to put anything together on this. And when you listen to the lyrics, it's like, it's so abstract in every bar. And it's like, it's just cold. The lyrical content is just so, it flips and it bounces. And I noticed that about Ray and Ghost. The way they rap and the way they put their lines
Dynamic
together.
duo.
It's so cold. It's like
together.
Together.
No one's better than them together.
No one's better.
No one's better than them together in hip hop.
Oh, what, as a duo?
As a duo. Pull it.
So we're talking about
as a
duo.
duo.
Man and Redman, because that's what I was going to ask.
No, can't touch them.
Okay, what, Jadakiss and Styles P?
No. Bruh. No. No.
Do you know what?
I'm sorry.
Trim has a point.
Then you can't touch them.
Jadakiss and Styles P, cool. But Jadakiss is the
understandably so, but even as individuals, they're both better than them two.
Yeah.
So together,
yeah,
and my head's gone from listening.
Don't be finishing each other's line.
Ghost is a better artist.
Ghost is
than
a better,
both Jadakiss and Styles P.
But hands down,
a rapper.
Hands down.
Okay, that's your opinion. All right.
Yeah.
Stop beating me in the corner with the hands down, but that's your opinion. Pause. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I think Ghost, out of versatility wise, in the Wu, it's always been Ghost and Method Man.
Meth.
Like you can put Method Man. That's why Method Man's got the R&B pocket.
But we're missing ODB.
True.
Who could rap like that?
Yeah, so that's the next.
But ODB's not as
technical,
palatable. See that, bro? I'm about to see. It's every podcast episode I do. I say stuff and it just it's palatable.
The drink makes him chat shit.
All right, so let's so that Udemy course that you did. What one was it, man?
I did nutrition and tried to lose weight for $4.49.
Bruv, palatable. That's a bad boy word.
I did
but the thing about it, I don't hear you not talk like that on the podcast, so I don't know what you're doing.
What?
I've never heard you say palatable.
Why should I say palatable?
Bruv, you got to use words like that, bruv.
All right, let me hit you. Let me.
Why do you know those type of words? Wait. Why do you know? Tell the truth.
Why you?
Tell the truth.
I
Why
hate-
you
bro,
know
I hate
words?
you.
Okay.
I fucking hate you.
Just keep it real.
Back up, man.
Just
Back
keep
up,
it
man.
real. Just keep it real.
Okay, but can we quantifiably measure?
Ooh. Quantifiably.
He can't even say them.
You're trying to be like me. You're trying to be like me.
What was the
I
word?
said a good. I said.
Quantifiably.
That's the word of the
Pleasure.
day. Are we going with plateau?
Did you say pleasure or measure?
No, measure.
Okay. That's
But okay,
Yeah.
so if those two had a versus,
The
Ghost
drink's
and
getting
Ray,
me. Sorry.
go drink some of your toilet water. Ghost and
Nah,
Ray,
man. It's gonna fuck. It's gonna fuck my buzz.
your
that
free
drink-
your free pan toilet water.
Green arse juice.
Drink that fuckery, bro.
That is green arse juice.
That's
Kumbumba hole.
that's a thought in a bottle, bro. Yeah, man.
Go,
Cultures
bruv, stick to the point, man.
Exactly,
Bruv,
Stick to the script.
go on.
unpasteurized Terrier.
So what if they gave us a versus bonus? Ray and Ghost versus Styles P and Jada.
They die.
Where's your
Yeah, man. It's peak for them. It's,
Who dies?
It's peak for just Styles P and Jada.
Of course it is.
what?
It's peak.
All
Just,
day.
you just
No,
Two
right,
albums
it-
alone.
Drizzy, Jada is in my top 10 all-time rappers.
Yeah.
But he
They're-
still doesn't fuck with Ghost.
No,
Who's in my
ever.
top 6, 5? No, he's 6.
He's my favorite rapper.
6, right? And then you got Styles P, who I'm not really. Styles P is like, all right.
I used to like
Styles P
Cheap Luch
Styles
over him.
P to me is all right, but he's not. He's never. He ain't in my conversations. Unfortunately, you get me. That's just real. So So back to what Trim is saying.
Yeah.
That they're probably out. You know, you could argue Outkast are a sick duo.
They're good. Yeah, good, great. They're not better.
Cool. That's fair enough.
in my humble opinion, that's the best hip hop group.
Who?
That's in my humble opinion, Outkast.
Outkast. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Well,
Okay, but then that talks about them as artists. They're the best artists, not rappers. They're the best artists. That's different because of their marketing,
See, but you-
their style, all of that stuff comes into it. You get what I'm saying?
when Raekwon played Flying Daggers, Inspector Deck came through, Capadonna came through,
Come on.
RZA showed up, sipped some juice.
Now, you know why RZA showed up? Because he realized this verse is better than the verse.
Can I ask as well?
Why
Didn't
do you
it
keep
look?
thinking that bullshit?
I know.
Because I want to be healthy.
He's got
What I
a warrant
think-
paying £3.
It's not gonna. You're not
Yeah.
gonna, bruv. You're not gonna filter up your brie in the fucking podcast drinking that shit, bruv. That's not worth it. When
That's
it's
not-
like
yeah.
that's not worth it.
Put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It's not worth it, bro.
All right, cool. Even when I talk back at her, look at the mic melt. It's not nice, bruv. It's really, really bad. Any road.
Bruv,
I
I
even
went
lost what I
to
was
go
doing.
brush my teeth. I heard Run come on. I ran into my
Run!
room.
Bruv, you
And
left. But you left.
I went to brush my
Motherfucker.
teeth, bro.
During the session.
Bam, bam, bam,
Yeah, I
bam.
went to brush my teeth. They were talking, bro. They were talking. So I went, let me go brush my teeth. I heard Run come on.
And you run.
I came back and
Ran.
I was like,
Yeah.
I wish I had the Timbs on.
Makes you spaz right out. Run
guess-
makes you spaz.
Guess who's the feature on that? Guess who's the feature on Run?
Yeah,
it's true.
Saying.
yeah. He helps.
Master Killer showed up.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful thing to see Master Killer. Do you know what the thing is? Yeah, let's just talk about it. Wu-Tang Clan for me.
Ain't nothing to fuck with.
I
Best rap group?
I couldn't. Yeah,
Easy.
I couldn't wait for this. When I saw a lot of podcasts and a lot of people talking about this lineup, this verses saying, "Oh yeah, I lock in," and that. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is like just to see both of them perform on a stage. Their music is it. I said to my wife, you know what? You need to relax and.
Whatever it is today,
Whatever you're
go do
doing,
that.
because I started playing Wu from like 5 o'clock. I was just banging Wu-Tang. I was 36 Chambers was on, all of that. I was a
Yeah,
gearing.
you got to get into it.
I was a gear. I just geared up for the whole thing because when I was coming up, bro, that 36 Chambers album was like everything to me. But it was almost like the start of my life. I'm not even.
It
lying
was the
to you.
start of my hip hop thing because
yeah.
you showed me about because remember we went your family they just moved to P
Yeah.
and then I used to come up there regs and that and then we were staying there and I would listen to R&B, bro.
Yeah. You was R&B.
R&B.
was an
I used
R&B
to
cat.
R&B and you was just in this thing and I was like, I liked rap. Like I liked rap.
Yeah.
You know, like proper rap.
Yeah.
But you were showing me something.
That
different.
album just gangbanged your ears, boy.
Yeah.
When I heard that, and then I was like,
different.
What the-
Woo. When you think the whole,
I had to study.
yeah, it's a.
I had to study.
It is.
It's
and
a science. Them man are scientific.
Yeah.
You see, with Woo, it was almost like listening to music and collecting cards. Collecting albums were like trophies. They weren't just albums. It
were.
was like raw.
You read that
got,
shit.
You got the whole clique, and then you got 9 members. And then you got their solos, and then you got, and it's all different changes,
Collabs
bruv.
and everything.
And it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I had all of that shit from them. I studied all of it. I knew the lyrics to everything. Method Man obviously was my
Favorite.
Was my favorite. Like, I used to listen to Bring the Pain, write the lyrics to bring the pain down. That's how I learned how to rap.
Oh shit!
So I wrote the lyrics and I saw how it.
You
was
saw the
structured.
format.
Okay, so that's how you do it. That's how you write lyrics. It was from there. And then I used to link Aaron, Carl, Tyrone, Troops, or to link all the man them up in Southall. Shout out to the man them. And then I used to
Engineers.
rap my bars and I already knew what 16 was. Because I knew, okay, cool, that's a bar, that's the structure, because Method Man did it.
Yeah.
And it took on a life on its own. It was like, almost like, you know how we feel about Marvel shit?
Oh.
It's like Wu-Tang was like me, was like the Marvel of the fucking of
And
Marvel
them
of hip
man are
hop.
deep into that as well.
Superpower
Method Man
motherfuckers.
is a self-proclaimed. He will tell you, I spent 5 G's to get this, Spider-Man comic or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he's deep. He does a Marvel podcast.
Yeah, that's it.
Method Man does a Marvel podcast.
That's
Bro.
dope.
They
And
were-
he's 50.
They came at an era.
Pop culture
They came
dons.
at an era where it was just the music was just, it was the perfect timing because there was the other stuff that was going on, the Tupacs, the Biggies, all of that other stuff was was on, and that was more glossy. And that was more obviously R&B,
Yeah.
infused and stuff like that. And Wu just dropped in. Half their tunes weren't even mixed properly.
Bro.
Like some
And
of
that's
their
what gave it the
some
edge.
of their kicks and drums are like raw. You lot just what did you lot make that on tin pan?
Yeah.
But it was so authentic to their sound
Rustic.
that it made them who they were, bro. Like
What was the first track you ever heard from Wu? To both of you.
shadowboxing. Shadowboxing.
I think that I paid proper attention to. I think it's Meth and Mary, to be fair.
Yeah, you're all I need.
Meth and Mary.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's that.
It was a feature. They was on a feature.
Yeah.
SWV, I'm So Into You.
Shit.
And
yes.
that tune was a
Yes,
cracker.
bro. Do you know what? That might have been, bro. That's a good, bro. That might have been mine too. If I
No.
can
Sorry, it's
remember.
everything. Everything. It was
I think,
everything.
Yeah, they had a few of them on it.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't. I remember that song, but maybe I didn't pay attention enough to them at the time.
Yeah.
I just know when I saw fucking shadowboxing with the video with the chessboard
whoa.
and Ghostface Killer was the first person on there. And
That
he-
was on
he had his
Video
face-
Box.
Yeah, they had his
It was
face
on
covered
Video
with what was the fence when you're fencing?
Yeah.
That
That mask
mask.
thing, the
I
face
was like,
mask, so you
raw.
don't get juk in your eye.
Like that's right. Rappers are covering their face. Are you dumb? Like everybody, rappers that cover their face now. All right,
He was the man to
great.
put the thing in his eye.
Rest in peace, MF Doom.
Yeah.
All of the rappers that kind of hide behind the shadows. Ghost was the first man I saw that, and I was like, I'm gonna relax. First click outside of NWA who I was afraid of was Wu.
Mad.
I knew they were nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, it was what it
And
says on
you
the
know
tin.
why? Do you know why I knew they were nothing to fuck with? Because no one fucked with them.
Ever. No one went at them.
No one did.
Well,
The
Joe
50
did,
the
but
50
you see
track?
what happened
50
to
was
that.
50 and Method Man have been friends from day one.
Yeah.
So there was 50's How to Rob was always light jabs. It was never malicious. And 50 knew the two. 50 knew the ting. But they all used to move. But Wu, just no one messed with Staten Island. I heard in New York,
Yeah.
Staten Island man used to come over because they have to get a ferry over to New York. And they'd go to the clubs and the bouncers would be like, fuck Staten Island, man.
Yeah, they're just wild like that.
Fuck.
Hyenas. They're like hip hop hyenas.
Fuck this, man. This is going to get peak. Are we going to let these men in today? So I want to say, look, if you haven't seen the Verzuz, it's all over the gaff. You can watch it now.
2 hours and 40
YouTube,
something of absolute fire.
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube. You can, I think Triller, you can watch it back on Triller.
I believe so.
Is it safe to say
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Can you still watch it on Instagram or once it goes off the live?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah. Watch it on YouTube. Check it out. If you don't know about Wu-Tang Clan, this would be a perfect start for you to do some nice research. What these men are about. These mans are both legends. And yeah, man, I really enjoyed it.
Did you read the comment section? Because you know that's what makes Verzuz as well. The comment section.
I didn't have time. I was in such a space. It was unreal.
Someone said, watching these two man on the live and the tunes they're playing. Man said, I just want to spit on my kitchen floor, bro.
That's passionate. That's a bit passionate.
Yeah, that's real.
Them men are passionate, bruv.
Someone else said I think it was Run. When Run came on, someone said someone needs to get robbed. Like someone just said in the chat in the group.
Did you hear the story? Did you hear the story about how they got kicked out of Barbados?
Yeah.
That's
funny.
What did he say it was?
Basically, they went to write Cuban Links album.
Yeah.
They just went over there with their pen and a pad and they had fatigues on.
Yeah.
And they went to a place called Royal Pavilion.
Right.
And Royal Pavilion chucked them out because they were wearing fatigues, basically. Mm-hmm. So they ended up in Miami.
Try and get people up on games so they know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, man. Bruv. And you know Wu-Tang Clan as well, one thing I got to say, they had a certain vocabulary and that,
scientists,
like
bro, they did
the
their
words
work.
they used were just so abstract that you just ended up just taking on, and it'd be like blue and green. Because peace, God, peace to the gods. That's them.
Yeah, but that's what's missing,
bro.
Like
their slang.
If you what documentary was I watching? There was a documentary where it was basically breaking down the changes in hip hop, and they was basically saying, once upon a time, people were addressing each other as gods because of the 5%ers.
Yeah.
That's why they used to say, "Yeah, my G,"
right?
Not gangster. Yeah. It was your god.
Yeah.
I think Buster was talking about it as well, and he's just like, that's what's missing from hip hop. Like you had to know a certain level of knowledge,
and acknowledgement.
And Prince Rakim, and you know what I mean. So yeah, man, I liked hearing that talk, and when they had the little intermission breaks with a nice little background lounge music playing, and just
oh my gosh,
that was
It gets hot at night.
Yeah,
it's hot now. I thought, this was the juice that made me do that stupid laugh. But what it is,
I said, hey.
Yeah. I lost my point, bro.
All right. Well, if you can gather your thoughts back after the intermission period, then we'll do that. Okay, let's do this because we're gonna get into some UK shit. Shout out to Western.
Come on,
Mama Stay.
Mama Sakusa.
Intermission period. It's the fast food podcast. Let's go.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
Are we gonna finish this rum kick?
Yeah, man, go for it.
I believe so. Well, take what you want and leave me
A half and half.
a pinch.
You want some of this?
I'm good.
Do you want some of this?
I haven't touched my. Nah, you can relax, bro.
UK business right now. You know, every fortnight we salute UK talent wherever they're from. If you got anything that you want us to play on the podcast, send it in to us at fastfoodpodcast@gmail.com.
Heavy.
Roll call. Roll call time.
Shout outs.
Yeah. And after this, or
Go for it.
all right. Yes, on a shout out to my sis. She gave me some good news over the weekend. That's what's up. So shout out to Sash. Shout out to King Addy. Shout out to my boy Hearts. You know, supporting the thing. One time, Hearts see me at the traffic lights. He was driving. He pulled up. Actually, I don't want to get in trouble. He was watching the clip of the show on his phone. And he's like, yo, I ain't seen my boy Jigger, because people call me Jigger from back in college for a long time. And he sees me at the traffic lights while he's watching the show. And he's like, yo, beep, 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 beep. I was like, What? So shout to Hearts, shout to Diamond, shout to Mr. Valentine's, shout to the rest of the crew. Shout to Nav, shout to Chris that support the show. Definitely checking it out, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Shout to Dominique, shout to Cadian. I'm missing someone.
Trim, you got anybody?
Shout out to the family, man. I'm just gonna keep it real simple. You know, like that.
Yeah, man.
Just shout out to the family. Everybody knows who they know that I love them. You get me?
I want to shout out to
Simple.
Teeks, my brother Teeks. Shout
Yeah.
out my nephew Angel. Shout out my sister-in-law Jamie, Mrs. Shout out my missus. Shout out my son Shire.
My
I want to
guy.
bring up the Copology gang.
The
Yeah, man. I want to
Fast
shout out
Food
to
Podcast.
my Clubhouse gang, man. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Wax. Shout out to Max. Shout out to Grizzle. Shout out to Anti. Oh shit! I don't want to forget everybody. Listen, shout out to Rihanna. That's not that one, bro. Like, that's
I
not
know.
that one.
He would get excited and knock over the mic. He would just knock over the mic.
You haven't been in the clubhouse yet, so you got to.
Shout out to
Bro, I'll
Jamaica
go when I'm ready.
Shout out to Jamaica. Shout out to Carlotta. If I've forgotten anyone else, don't worry. Shawnee, my brethren Shawnee. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, man. Happy belated birthday to Lisa. Blessings to you. Big fan of the show, so we got to shout her out.
Yeah. Big up.
Chris, man.
I wanted to shout out all the Massive Action crew as well. The team from the management thing.
Blessings to you.
So that's importante.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody locked in. If I forgot anybody, don't worry. I will
Facebook
be back.
crew.
We'll be back again. Yeah, Facebook.
You know, we got our Facebook people
We've
that
hit 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel, so I want to say blessings to everybody to getting us there.
Cheers.
We want to get 100,000 and we'll celebrate again. That's the next milestone for us. Let's go, man. We've got a lot to talk about today. Pop culture. Where do you want to start? Kanye West is worth 66 million.
No, he's not.
Bruv, why are you hating, bro?
I'm not hating, but he's just not.
Your figures are wrong, bro.
Figures are off.
66 million, Kanye.
He's probably worth about 1.8.
No. Did I say 66 million?
You said 66 million.
I'm a hater. Ain't it?
You are. You are. You are.
I'm a hater.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kanye West.
I like him.
Worth 66 billion.
I do. I still like his music, bro.
Nice.
Is he 66 billion? It's not.
60. He ain't got none. He ain't got none of that.
66 million.
Have you seen his new Yeezys?
I heard it was 66 billion.
No, 6 billion.
So
6.8
the figure going around
billion.
was 6.6 or something like
Yeah.
that. But Forbes then came back and said they project with
That's
these
a
deals
projection.
and stuff. It could be that, or they're worth that. But he's actually worth 1 point something.
1.6 or something, 1.8.
Yeah,
Because
because
he's a B. He's a B as
because
well.
he still makes a lot of money from his music catalog.
Yeah.
And also his properties, his art
Adidas with the Yeezy
and stuff
line.
like that. He's
And
got
then
shares
the
in
Gap.
Skims.
Yeah.
What's that, bro?
Skims is I actually bought some Skims for the missus actually. It's like
Is it a woman's thing?
like a stretch. It's like a stretchy undergarment that women wear underneath clothes. Just kind of pull them in a little bit. Get me? Give them a little bit of structure.
A bit.
A little bit.
A bit.
And it's worth a lot of money.
Is it?
Well, apparently it's worth like 64 million. So
Oh, the company. I was
Yeah.
gonna say because I was gonna say he didn't buy shit for Lisa that cost 65 million. Chat of shit. He's
but
got
yeah,
Outhouse,
that's what. Yeah, so
about
what?
it.
So so the original value was 6.6 million.
But that's a projected forecast.
Billion.
of everything.
billion.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
he's,
but he's worth like not right now.
so he is not the richest man in America. Black
Not
man
the
in
richest
America.
black man.
The richest black man in America is Robert F. Smith.
Yeah.
Is the richest man in America, right?
Bobby.
Black man.
He owns a TV company. I'm
He
guessing.
owns a few things.
Yeah?
He's
Must do.
he's an entrepreneur.
Oh,
When you read that, when you go on there, it's an entrepreneur.
nice. That word gets thrown around a lot. I see a lot of entrepreneurs in Clubhouse. Man.
So we talking about who's this guy, bro? You talk to me, John Shatner or whatever his name is.
John Founder. Something.
CEO of Papa John's. What's the deal with that?
He always catches joke off this bro.
Bro,
I heard Papa
What,
John's
Papa John's?
pizza. I heard Papa John's pizza looks like soggy pizza. or
Nah,
something.
Papa John's pizza's nice. You got
Thing
right.
was
John's
going
pizza
on
was
about
nice.
him. Thing really hates him. What's the youth's name? The dry face.
Charlemagne.
Yeah, Charlemagne that fades his skin in. takes the
I knew it
thing.
was Charlemagne. 'Cause
Charlemagne puts the
everyone
thing
says
on
it,
his
yeah.
skin. He puts the
Balm.
bleaching thing. He puts bleaching balm on his mouth.
Shit, that's what I heard.
Bruv, he's got lighter throughout the episodes. Whenever you go,
He says it's what they call
Dermatology.
I heard he just got a cleanse. It wasn't like it wasn't.
No,
skin
he
like
did
that.
not get a cleanse, bruv. How can you, bruv? No, like he looks like the drink. You know, like a muddy,
you know when
like a muddy
you know
brown
when you see
now.
African people when they go light, you see their hands are still kind of dark.
Yeah.
And you can see the contrast in
It
there.
was the knuckles.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, it's always the knuckles.
This can't lie. See
He
the
had-
cuticle
no, what
bit.
he had on his face, he had he had a discoloration, and they lifted the discoloration.
So he bleached. Bruv, can't you tell he was shiny black?
Bruv, this is not what I want to talk about right now.
I get it, but he's just shiny black.
Bro, the Papa John's thing, get to it. We've got a lot to talk about today.
All right, so the guy who used the former CEO of Papa John's who got outed a while back because of the use of the N-word. He was in an interview recently. He said they said to what's been going on, and he basically said it's taken him like 18 months to get that word out of his vocabulary.
How?
How
did he explain? What did he do to get it out of his head?
he said
He might not say it if some black person punched him in his face.
Yeah, bruv. Yeah.
That might work faster.
I feel like, and I feel your pain, bro.
Or maybe even a white person.
Sometimes people just need to get punched in their face.
Yeah.
For saying nigger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
And then it will stop. I think. All right. Let's just put a law of average out.
What's wrong with
How
people-
many people that say the word nigger that get punched in the face would stop saying it after that? On average,
It depends how stupid they are. But at the same time,
8 out of 10.
Some people like to say things to provoke a reaction.
8 out of 10
Yeah.
people though. 2 people would be like, I'm gonna say it.
it depends
until
how
I
they
die.
got punched.
Yeah.
But you know what I've noticed though? We as black people, we don't generalize enough.
What do you mean?
Explain.
Yeah.
We don't generalize enough.
Well, that was it. Okay, thanks.
We
So,
get
yeah.
generalized for everything.
Yeah.
And
that's
I
true.
say that
Yeah,
to
but
say
that's
this.
because we're most
It's true.
influential.
Okay, but I say that to say this.
Yeah.
This morning on my morning walk,
Yeah.
I saw this woman struggling with her bags. She was, you know when you order like more than one coffee, they give you the little cup coaster.
Yeah.
She had that. She had a bag around her arm by her elbow.
Balancing.
And she had another
Balance.
one. Yeah, she had another one of them
Balenciaga.
big bags. You know them old school West Indian bags they get that fits everything in there.
What
It's got
colour
the
was this person?
She was white. Right? I see her struggling. I see her put it down. You could see her swaying like there's no balance to her walk.
Balance.
Balance.
So I said to her, I was like, let me mind my business. But I could see she's in front of me and I'm walking fast because, 6'5", staying alive, my long legs and all that. I see her walking in front of me. She's struggling, bro. I thought, you know what? Let me pause. I was listening to Man From TV. I thought, let me just pause Man From TV now. So by the time I get to her, I'll be a bit more calm, innit? I said to her, excuse me, man, do you need your hand? I'll carry that. She goes, no. That's fine, thanks. That's fine.
Shitting
I'm
herself.
okay.
Fuck's sake.
I said
Shitting
to her,
herself.
Are you sure? Because I saw you from way back there. You look like you're stretching. No, it's fine. I'm not struggling. I've got.
Were
it under
you in
control.
South London there by any chance?
Yeah.
So what do you expect, bro? Like,
I'm just saying.
Help, bro.
yeah, but did she want it?
I wasn't offering her that. I was offering her help to carry her bags.
Bro, she ain't trying to get no help
No, but she was
with your
clearly
dreadlocks.
struggling.
She don't want. She's looking and she's profiling you,
And
bro.
the wickedest thing
Yeah,
is,
that's exactly what
the
she
wickedest
did.
thing is, I fell back a bit,
Yeah.
You clocked.
pretended like I was on my phone,
You
just to see
clocked.
how she was gonna carry on walking.
Yeah.
She almost dropped her coffee 2 times.
To get away from you,
Just not to get help. Not to get
It's
help.
like,
bruv. Yeah, but think about it. She must have been shitting herself. Bruv, you're 6'5", so you may not get intimidated that easy. But what did she?
but I
All right,
approached her, I
describe
said-
what she looked like.
I said, excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, that makes it all right then. But what I want to know is,
Can I give you a hand with your...
can you describe what she looks like, bruv? If you could say she looked like Boom Boom, who did she look like?
Who's
bruv?
Boom Boom?
I don't know.
That's dissonant.
Like, how's your father's and them thing there. She looked like age-wise, she looked like she was like 60.
Yeah.
Really young.
trying to remember what footwear she had on. She had some Skechers or something on.
New Balance.
No, I think it was like Skechers.
Cool,
lightweight,
okay.
snug.
Was she? Did she? Oh, how can I say this?
Go and say it.
I just want to know. Did she look like? Did she? Because this is profile. Yeah. Okay. Did she look like a Karen?
No, she didn't look like a Karen.
Cool. But did you assume that she would be cool with you asking her for help? Because
go on.
Excuse me. I'm like, Wendy Williams done that and bro pop and cough up the something. Did you see that? That's so funny. But that's not this. That's not this.
Drinking.
Yeah.
That's not this.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to know is what she looked like and did she... Some people just... When I go to help people, obviously there's an instinctive thing that you do and you don't think nothing about it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you look and you see someone going through some shit and remember,
you see what it is.
I am massive.
What is it with Drizzy?
It's not hot.
What it is with Drizzy?
It's
He's
not
got
hot,
the locks. He's tall. He looks abrasive. You do look abrasive.
And the only thing about it is that because of his skin tone, he might get away with it.
Yeah.
But apart from that,
I was hoping that my light skin
would help.
Yeah, my light skin.
And she weren't having a bar.
And my what's the other word that comes in there?
Dermatology.
No. What do they say? My
Dermatology.
privileges. my light skin privileges. I thought that would come into play.
Right.
And she might be like, oh, well.
He's light skinned.
I can see him at night if we play hide and go seek. Like he's easy to spot.
It didn't work.
So
what we saying anyway? We say fuck the guy from Papa John's anyway.
After all that, we started talking about Karen.
Because I've had enough.
Yeah.
Beyonce has broken all-time record for the most Grammys. She that's male and female.
Yeah.
By the way.
No, she got more than Jay.
She's 28.
Yeah. She got more than Jay.
Yeah, they shook Jay a couple. Remember Jay boycotted the Grammys?
Hold on a minute. So I thought Jay had one more than her.
She has the most.
Cool.
So I want to say congratulations.
No. There must be someone else. There's one person.
Bro,
she got some Hungarian guy.
She broke.
Why do I know this?
Bro, she broke the record.
She broke the record
for black people.
That's it.
Because there's some Hungarian motherfucker that Hungary deal with him every time and he always gets a hungry Grammy.
Netflix password crackdown. What's this all about?
Yeah, so Netflix are working on a software that's going to allow them to identify when passwords are being used in two different IP addresses.
Right.
So they say in the T's and C's, you can share your password to anybody in your household. So if all four of us are living in the same house, you can share your password to everybody. That's fine because you're all in the same house. Yeah. But if you're sharing your password with me and we're living in different cribs, they're going to start being able to check it and say, hey, that's not yours. You need to create your own account.
So what would they do? What would you get like if you want to, like certain confidential things, you might have to put a code in, or you might get an email with a code.
They didn't say
what they're going to do.
They're going to do,
right.
And I think they might have done that on purpose, so that no one can try and finesse it.
Right.
But basically, that's what they're trying to do because they've realized they are missing out on a lot of money.
Kylie Jenner was under fire not too long ago because her rich bumper hole made a GoFundMe because she didn't want to give someone 60 grand just to fucking get them.
Hold on.
Bro.
Can I speak from there? Can I be a Kardashian for a minute, please?
Yeah, that's peak.
Wow.
What's that in there? That looks like kryptonite. What is that?
That'd have been a great segue.
That's like some maybe he put some Spinnerman in that shit.
You know what? He definitely didn't put in there.
Zimmerman.
This is £3 toilet water. That definitely didn't go in there, boy. This thing's raw vegan.
Bro, that's
unpasteurized.
That is fuckery what you're holding.
Live cultures. There's live things.
Don't do stuff like that, bro.
Enzymes. You can restart.
I tried to be healthy, bro. We was talking about nutritions. We was talking about nutritions, and I saw enzymes, and I saw different other stuff, bruv. It doesn't have anything else but fucking nettles in it. Look what.
So.
This drink is so cocked.
You cook.
I'm angry, bro. Can I get a refund?
What's her net worth?
Last there was some discussion like she was like worth a billy, right? Remember?
Right, okay. So even if she's not worth a billy and she's close to that, you mean to say she can't just give someone 60 grand and that be a problem?
Okay.
How do you think she makes her money? In a sense of what I mean. Sorry, go on and.
No. You're right. You're right.
That's how they get rich, bro.
How do you think the rich stay rich, bro?
Bro, if you got $1 billion,
How many times has she got to do that before
So-
she goes down to less than $1 billion?
yeah, but what I'm saying to you,
Do you
bro,
know how much people,
Bro,
bro?
I'm
She's
sure-
used to.
I'm sure she makes that just off a photo
Interest.
on Instagram.
Okay,
Yeah.
but she's trying to leave a legacy.
Fuck's sake.
No,
Who was the person? Was it a friend?
I think it was like a makeup artist or something like that. But I'm not mad at that. Like,
Okay.
I'm not mad at it. I can see why people be upset.
Okay, so work family.
No, I don't think it's family. No.
Right, I get that then.
But I'm not mad at that because that's how the rich stay rich.
Bro, do you want more?
I'm
they
not mad at
they
that.
don't-
Yeah, give me
Before I
that.
take some.
They don't spend.
I just wasn't drinking all yours.
Okay, so we're gonna go into this one. This was
What you
interesting.
doing? Pour it into your fucking drink, bro.
Oh, you don't want me to sip it?
Pour it into the...
Do you want us to leave or something? Because it's getting mad, like intimate. Just sip it and swoggle it.
Right, there's a consent app. A consent app
I don't know why I laugh.
that they're trying to.
How?
So they're trying to make an app, yeah, that when you meet somebody
And then you go to beat.
and you go to beat, they will press the button to consent that you can beat them.
So before you give them trauma, you physically have to press a button.
So yeah, so it
I don't
helps people. It helps men. I'm supposed it helps men. Is that what it is?
No,
Is
it
it to help
doesn't
us,
just-
Drizzy?
No, it's not just for us.
Is it not
It's
to
not
help
just.
us?
It's both ways. Sex is consensual,
I'm
bro.
glad
It
I'm
has
out
to
of
be.
it. I'm glad I'm out of the game.
Game.
Bro. So hold on a minute. Wait.
Yeah.
All right. So let me say. All right. So you meet somebody, you meet them in the club, you take their number.
I say press the button in the club. If I meet you in the club and you're on it, I want to know from we reach the club. Do you press that button? That means that I'm gonna. Because I want to know. I want to know from the jump in it. Tell me early. Tell me early that I'm gonna rouse you up. Let me know early that I'm just gonna rouse you. I need to know. Because if we get back, all the way back, get what I'm saying? And I mean paying for cabs and all of that. Fuck off, bruv. Press the button from the club. Press the button from the club. Furthermore, the button's in the club. We don't have it on our phones. It's in the club.
But Trim, suppose. All right. Let me give you a scenario. Suppose she presses
Best
the button.
drink. There.
Suppose she presses the button in the club, and then on the way to your yard,
Yeah.
she's like, "Trim, I'm not really."
Bitch. You press the button. Nah, come on now. I don't give a fuck. I just fucking just ask her to leave, innit?
But
The cab's got doors. Just get out. I don't really do that.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's you. I get the consensual thing.
Yeah.
All day. But you can, me or the opposite sex can change their mind at any given time after we've consented. So I might. So let me just put.
I've got a wicked
Let me
scenario.
say for example this.
Go on then.
She's chung.
Yeah.
Breast is big. Fat bum.
You like her.
Jada.
You like her and you draw her and you're going to her yard, and then as you're getting out the yard, as you get out the cab, her shoes fall off and her toes are, bruv. Her toes are terrible, bruv.
Yeah.
They look like fucking
didn't-
dragons.
I
feet.
didn't think that
Buttons
was
on
in
the
the
calculator. Yeah.
But you've already pressed consent. I might not want to beat, bruv. I can change my mind, but I've already pressed consent.
So press it again, no? To deconsent, no?
Well, there's that. They got to make that as an option on the app,
Yes.
bro. What
You
what
press
you
it twice and then just like.
How many
Some
times?
people are just gonna try and get home with this
How
button.
many times have you met a girl and she's changed her mind after you've linked her?
Yeah, it's happened.
I haven't experienced that. I don't know what that's like. What I'm saying is, what could happen? Yeah, why? Why should that happen, bruv? But what I'm saying,
because her belly's bad, or she feels it's too late, or she's not
Or
sure,
She forgot to tell you, even though it's been going on for a while, that it's that
or
time of the month.
or that fuckery you gave her that fuckery at the
that
crib.
£3 toilet water.
okay, regardless, it's whatever. I'm just saying that I haven't experienced. But what I'm saying is, what could happen is, say for instance, she presses the button.
Yeah.
And then you get, because obviously most guys, it's nice to have sex a few times in that night. So what could happen is she consents for the first ras, but the second or the third or the fourth conk, she might not consent to the next set of conking because you might have already fucked up her walls, and she is like, why would I? Why?
Nah.
What?
Jesus Christ. Hey, yo, we're sponsored by them. We're not drinking this no more.
Yo,
Water.
What
Hey,
is?
happy Women's Independence
Yeah,
Day.
independent in the pum pum day. But happy in the
weeks
pum
ago,
pum day.
belated.
Happy in the pum pum day. In the nani day. This drink ain't good.
Holy moly, we can drink it every fortnight, rude boy. Fuck that shit.
That's we might as well just give him a
Alright,
direct
so,
debit.
so just to wrap that up, I don't think this is a
No,
good
but
idea.
ain't that?
This-
No, hold
I
on a
don't
minute.
think
Before
there's
you
no
wrap,
consent,
wait.
bro.
Before you wrap anything up, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You know why? You know why? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Hey, Vivian. No, listen. No, what? I just thought I made a good point. That's all.
Alright, what you telling me?
I'm just saying that after multiple digs.
Mexican
After multiple digs, she might say, that's enough, bro.
I can't take it no more.
That's past the consensual button. Your credits are done. No more credits.
I said credits like it's a Nando's order, you know?
Listen.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like we should change the subject.
Quickly.
Bill Gates on Bitcoin. What's that all about?
I'm sorry.
He's still in the past. Man's back to the future. It's the drink.
Bro.
The drink is sprinkly.
But quickly, let's just run through it.
Yeah,
Pause.
Get consent. No,
That's the name of
Is
the
it all right?
that's the name of the podcast. Get consent. That's the name of the podcast. It always comes to us at least halfway or quarter way through.
It just drops in our lap. So
Pause.
yeah, so Bill Gates is basically saying while Bitcoin is looking like a thing in regards to like currency and this, that, and the third, it uses up a lot of the
electricity.
Earth's, right. So it's actually very harmful to reversing the climate change.
Right.
It's actually impacting the reverse of the climate change.
Right.
Because you need.
So what's the dynamics of that? Could you, if someone that doesn't know how that happens, can you explain what it is that would be taking up so much of the Earth's resources?
I've never used Bitcoin myself, but from what I've gathered, Bitcoin is app related. You got Bitcoin, King? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Joe's got Bitcoin.
Right.
Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
From what I gathered, it's all you need devices, huh? You need devices. Devices need power. Power comes from electricity.
That's a cop out then, because no matter what, say for instance,
This is Bill Gates.
I don't give a fuck about Bill Gates. What I'm saying is, what happens when you need to use
No
your
more rum-
phone?
no
Hold
more-
on a minute.
No more rum kick.
Yeah. What do you do when you need to use your phone to buy some shit? All right, whether you use Bitcoin or not, you still got to use your fucking phone. Yeah. So what the fuck? I don't get it.
Well, me personally, I took it like
How do you pay for your shit? How do you pay for your shit? You got Apple Pay, yeah?
Yeah.
How you pay for your shit? You got Apple Pay?
No, I just use my cards.
All right, so you just pull your card out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But
Consent, and I get consent every time.
yeah, even that. You get what I'm saying? I'm happy for you. What I just want to know.
Do you know what? I haven't looked into it too tough, but what I do think is that obviously Bill Gates controls a lot of things, and I think because he's not in control of Bitcoin, because I watched some footage on him talking about Bitcoin years ago, and he was kind of like, it's a good idea, blah blah blah. Fast forward 2020, man saying, I'm not too.
They probably shagged him. There's probably something that he wanted to do and thought there was going to be some form of endorsement.
It's like Zuckerberg.
And it didn't go the way that he wanted.
Feels a bit shagged that he didn't get in on Clubhouse. Do you know what I mean? They just want to control everything. And if they don't control it, they're like, oh, well, if I
Big
can't
baby
have it,
syndrome.
it's not
Big
that,
baby
it's not that.
syndrome.
Winston Duke,
Yeah.
casted as Marcus Garvey in an upcoming biopic. Congratulations, my brother.
He's from Trinidad and Tobago. So
He's
maybe
from Trinidad
I don't know how.
and Tobago.
I don't know how Trim's favorite gynecologist, doctor, aka Umar, is gonna feel about that. But
I don't give a shit, bruv.
From Trinidad and
And he's
Tobago.
not no doctor, bruv. Until I see his GCSEs, I'm not interested.
Okay, so congratulations to
Whenever I say GCSEs, G does a
congratulations to Winston Duke.
AKA Umbaku.
I hope they do that Marcus Garvey film Justice. I hope they really do. What's this Justice League thing we're talking about as well?
Is it out?
Yeah.
It's out.
It's out.
Watching it tonight.
I don't think you will.
Why?
Because it's 4 hours.
It's 4
I'm watching it tomorrow.
hours.
It's 4 hours.
Where is
I made the mistake of watching it in the evening, and I was like this.
really?
Yeah.
But because it's not good, or
I want to watch.
Timing. 4 hours is a long time, bro.
where can we watch this?
It's on Sky. I don't know if you got Sky, but it's on Sky Cinema. That's how I watched it. It was premiered on Sky Cinema because we was all
Ain't it
thinking,
on
like,
Prime?
No, I don't think so.
The fuck?
What's it called?
Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Oh shit!
Oh shit! Joe's got a hack. Okay, cool. We'll talk to Joe after that.
See, me, I just can't be bothered.
Not for you lot though. Only us.
Oh.
If you want more subscribers.
So you got what? So 2 hours. 2 hours then basically.
What?
Watch it in halves.
You could do, or you
Or
could
once.
during the day.
But if I'm not sitting and watching something for Bamba Clark 4 hours,
No, I said ones, which means 4 times. You could maybe chop it up and
ones.
do
Because
it like it could be like a series.
I feel you.
It is broken down to like chapters. It goes chapter 1.
Right.
starting
Is it?
Chapter 2.
Okay.
They thought they was gonna do it as a. Originally, when they give him the green light, they was gonna go right. We're gonna drop it as
A movie.
little mini series.
Oh, I see.
So hour 1 next week, hour 2, and then it's like nah, and they put it all together. And me personally, I don't think it's worth being 4 hours. There's a lot of self-indulgent shit in there, and I'm just like, I don't need that.
Right.
And
If you tell us, will it spoil it?
no, I'm not gonna say. I won't send it. I'm not that guy. There's something in there where I just felt like, dude, did you get consent for that?
Yeah.
Like, it was just weird. Like, it was just weird. Guy was moving.
Did he press the button?
Okay, so while we're on superhero shit, One Division. Have you seen it?
No.
Good. I rang Drizzy a couple of days ago because I started watching it. Bro, started watching it. I said, "What the fuck is this, bro?"
All right, allow it. I don't even want to.
Like, I was like-
that just makes me want to watch it now.
I was like, "What is this?" And Drizzy was like, "Bro,
That's dead.
just give it time." And I
Okay.
was like, "Okay." And then I gave it time, and everything worked out. In the end, I was happy.
So what's it called? Wonder Hole.
One Division.
Okay.
Also, Falcon and Winter Soldiers just dropped yesterday
On what?
Friday.
On
Friday.
what?
on Disney Plus. Both are on Disney.
I
Plus.
got that.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
get
good
it
now.
free because of my phone bill.
So,
'Cause of
yeah,
my
same,
phone
bruv.
Tariff. Yeah, O2. Yeah, I get it free.
I just think I think Disney Plus is like electricity in your house.
Yeah,
It's essential.
yeah, it's just
Especially
there.
if you got
Yeah.
a family.
Yeah.
it's essential.
And it's not expensive.
And there's a new cartoon coming out in June, Raya or something like that.
Ray and the Last Dragon.
Like Ray and the Last Dragon.
I think it might go up though. It might go up by like £1 or something.
Shia was my son was on
Not
that.
as expected,
It's on it.
but yeah, it's good. And then you got the star. There's like an app in the app, Stars.
Really? Yeah.
Stars Play.
Nah, it's the Stars.
But
It's weird, there's a Stars
isn't that a
Play.
network?
Mouth on the mic.
All right. Well, it's
Pause.
No, so you're thinking of the one that has like all the power stuff in
Yeah.
there. And
That's not that
Harlem.
Stars. No,
Nah,
not
it's
that Stars.
Different Stars. It's their way of basically when they spent that how many billions for the Fox catalog,
Yeah.
they was thinking ahead to we're gonna drop our streaming service
and
we
do
need
our
content.
thing.
So they got Stars. So
Yeah.
Stars is where you get all the Fox related stuff on there, man. Like there's some good shit on there, bro. Like you got to put a pin on your account because obviously there's a little, you know what I mean?
Stick a pin in it.
But yeah.
So here the thing. I just started last night watching Line of Duty.
Oh yeah.
Like it. And I think they've got how many series? I think there's a new series that's dropped, and everybody keeps. You know when people, I get onto things late, but I like getting onto things late because I'm just not a bandwagon nigga. You know,
That's like
your own-
and
yeah,
that-
I just want to make my
reviews,
own
man,
assessment. Just because man are watching it, I don't want to just be watching it. So I keep, and it's good when you keep getting recommended the same program a lot of times by different demographics of people. So my mother-in-law, Line of Duty. I was like, all right, cool. I got 4 or 5 episodes, a short series as well. Only like 5 episodes a series.
tight.
So it's good. It's a good watch. And yeah, man, it's enthralling. You see them words there?
The Fast Food Podcast.
But yeah, cool. Sounds great.
So yeah, if a lot of people have seen it already, a lot of people haven't. Check it out. Okay, let's go. One's got to go. This week's one's got to go. It's a very interesting one. I got a lot of feedback on it.
Spicy. Have you got the
It
picture?
was spicy. It was very spicy. My Facebook wall popped off. Actually, it's weird. Have you noticed social media is just like up and down at the moment? Like people locking into it. It's like I can't. You know, like you would say, definitely Monday to Friday. There's a lot of people. You know what I mean? And then it's odd days where you get a mad rush of traffic, and then some days, even if it's like midweek, like no one's on social media.
In the morning or like a 6 p.m. kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no in between. I think it's that or that, to be fair. But
All right, Drizzy, take it away.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's one of your favorite parts of the show, which is one's got to go. This week we actually, G actually done one that's it definitely highlights the name of the show, the Fast Food Podcast. So this week we had 4 biscuits to choose from. Some of these in here are a bit suspect in regards to whether you class them a biscuit or not, but that's another thing. So we have one of America's favorite cookies, Oreo, which is kind of reflective of like an episode of Blacked. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, you got Jaffa Cakes, the original Dundadas.
Yeah.
You got the milk chocolate hobnobs, and last but
Why is
very not least,
hobnobs funny?
Huh?
Why is the word hobnob?
Because it makes you think of wood.
I really did. I was
Knobs.
I never thought of that, but
Knobs.
To be fair,
But
it crossed my mind.
knobs, I thought like doorknobs more.
Yeah.
But if you want to think of wood,
That's what you.
Knobs. If someone spoke about your knob, would you think about your wood?
Well, first of all,
the door handles.
yeah,
But
you think
you
of hobnobs.
take it away.
yeah.
Whatever that makes you feel better. Man that says pause all day, every day, and then wants to point at me over doorknobs.
Also, I would like to say, please get my consent before you want to talk about my knob.
How's about no? What? Get consent to talk about my knob, bro.
Oreos,
Yeah.
Jaffa Cakes, hobnobs,
Them
doorknobs.
gingerwoods.
Chocolate hobnobs.
Chocolate.
Chocolate hobnobs.
Bro,
And
why,
last but not
you snacky boys
Jammy
want
Dodgers.
this
And
shit.
Jammy Dodgers. What's got to go? Trim, you first.
Go ahead.
I don't like none of them. They all got to go. They're shit, bro. I don't like them. Not in of them biscuit thing there. I don't want none of them.
Brother, you look like you like biscuits.
Exactly, but I don't. That's the thing. I don't like biscuits. You're fattest.
Brother.
Man's fattest. You know when a man's trying to
Bro,
say just because I'm bigger, man wants to say I eat biscuits, bro.
Because it's the
And
same.
man's there tearing
It's the same as the
popcorn and
N.
all
No,
that.
it's the same as the N word. If you're
No,
a
bruv.
jigger,
No.
you can call another man a jigger. If I'm fat, I can call another man fat. Of course, I
No,
can call
bruv,
you
not
fat.
having it, bruv.
And you look like a biscuit. So let's deal with it
True.
and tell me what's
true.
got to go.
It's me, true. Or you like a digestive? Auburn.
Whatever he said, it
yeah,
sounded
he's a-
very intimate.
he's a bourbon.
Would you like a biscuit?
He's a bourbon.
I was just trying to get
I
you to a safe space so you feel comfortable.
Custard creams.
Custard cream. Right.
Bro, I don't like biscuits, bro. Fuck biscuits,
fucking
bro.
liar.
Bro,
He lies every
Biscuits.
episode.
You're a liar.
this ain't true, bro.
I'm gonna put the drop right there.
Do
Finally.
what you want, bro. Biscuits.
All right,
You don't like-
all right. Have you
what about
ever
crackers? You
have
like
you ever
crackers?
tasted
Yeah.
Jaffa Cakes?
But, huh?
Have you ever tasted the Jaffa
Yeah, they're
Cake?
horrible, bro.
Have you ever?
You should not mix chocolate with orange.
All right, so that's got to go.
That's one of.
You've had a Jaffa cake.
I never liked
during
it.
footy.
Have you had Jammy Dodgers?
Yeah.
Do you like them?
They're all right. But I'm not crazy about them.
Do you like chocolate hobnobs?
No, not really. Just them men that drink cup of tea and have these fucking stupid things.
Brother, I love a cup of tea. And
I
chocolate
know.
hobnobs.
There you go. That's why it works for you.
Chocolate
but that's
hobnobs
like,
with a cup of tea is the one.
yeah.
Alright, do you like Oreos?
I'd rather have roti.
Cup of tea. You're sick.
No, I didn't even mention cup of tea. I'd rather food
bro, what is-
than their stupid biscuits. I'd rather food. I'd rather eat food than eat snacks. Whilst people was eating snacks, I was eating meals. Look at me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening.
That lasted long, didn't it?
How long
One's
we
got to go. Which one?
I think the gentrified chocolate biscuits got to go, mate, so that the chocolate hobnobs can get the fuck out of here.
Chocolate hobnobs. I would go with
Don't do that.
Jammy Dodgers. Have to go.
You're
Jammy Dodgers
Jammy
more
Dodgers.
than hobnobs.
Yeah, chocolate.
I mean, it's crept. The drink has crept. It's actually crept.
Every cho-
The
Jammy
drink
Dodgers.
has actually hit.
Joe,
the
which
spot.
one's got to go? Oreos, Jaffa cakes, chocolate hobnobs, or jammy Dodgers? Shit, see this guy.
See?
Gentrified biscuits, bro.
See?
Hobnobs.
Oh my God, go.
Bro, you ever seen chocolate growing in the field next to wheat? No.
All right,
Get
so
out of there.
I had
I don't know what his point
75
was.
comments on my Facebook with that one's got to go, and the unanimous decision was
Hobnobs.
Jammy Dodgers.
That's disgusting.
Jammy Dodgers.
Yeah, they said
Disgusting. You lot are sick, twisted.
Yeah.
You lot all deserve a year's supply of flipping, what's it called?
Kubancho.
Kukumbubu.
Kukumba.
Toilet water in a bottle. Sick freak.
It
All
is
right.
nasty
Dodgers.
and fizzy.
Yeah.
You know it's fizzy
It's
as well.
disgusting.
They had the cheek to put fucking carbonated soda in it.
The Fast Food Podcast.
All right, so listen, if you listen to the last episode, which is called Pan Jewish, we, which was a hilarious show, by the way, we discussed Meghan Markle and Harry's situation.
No one's even talking about it no more.
The interview that we had on the interview they had on Oprah. Obviously, fast forward now, everybody had their opinion on the motherfucker. Everybody talked about it. But it actually spiraled and stemmed into little different segments of the globe where people started talking about it more and people had their own little take on it outside of the UK. Sharon Osbourne had a conversation.
Shaz.
They're talking about her,
Have you
yeah.
got the footage?
Shazza.
Have you got the footage?
I can.
Should we find it?
Keep going.
So anyway, Sharon Osbourne was on a talk show, and she's amongst black hosts. I think it's called Talk or The
Yeah, that's
Talk.
the show
Real
she's
talk.
No, not that. Where
Ain't it called Real Talk?
Where Sharon
Biscuits.
Osbourne was confronted, not in a bad way, but just in a way because she
'Cause
has
she
an
knows him.
affiliation with Donny. Because Donny's walked off.
Yeah, don't even say his name. prick.
Donny's walked off
Like
of
a little
Good Morning,
baby.
Good morning. He left that.
Good
And
morning.
they were asking her certain questions. Drizzy, take it away, my G. You got it?
Yeah, so, oh man, where?
Still scrolling.
Here we go. Of course, an advert, because that's what I came for, right? YouTube love to kill.
Oh, I hate adverts on YouTube.
Here we go.
Talk
Kill
to
them.
me. Talk to me.
Alright, okay. So this is Sharon Osbourne defending her friend, who shall remain nameless.
Donny.
Okay.
Donny Hathaway.
All right, cool.
I feel even like I'm about to be put in the electric chair because I have a friend who many people think is a racist, so that makes me a racist.
Okay, first of all,
So if you got a friend that's an electrician, does that make you an electrician?
thank you. I've got a friend who raps, so obviously
I'm a
the
rapper.
next best thing, right?
Yeah.
First of all, we're not gonna do that. Sharon, you know better. Shaz, you know better.
Shaz.
She got emotional.
You know better. All right,
Broski. Let's continue.
Fam.
Wu-Tang.
I feel even like I'm about to be put in the electric chair because I have a friend who many people think is a racist, so that makes me a racist. And for me, at 68 years of age, to have to turn around and say, I ain't racist.
She even said it in a black voice. I ain't racist.
Okay.
I don't care if she
So
is.
what? Because of the age you're at, you thought that excludes you from being racist?
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me you've been on Earth, planet Earth, for 68 years and not once you've had? It doesn't have to be aggressive. It could be passive aggressive. It could just be like, I don't like fried chicken. That's for them lot. Like you, since you're 68 years on Earth, you've not had one.
Not one.
One black giggle.
one little-
You never had one black giggle? Hee hee.
One little.
Is there more?
There's more.
How can I be racist about anybody? How can I be
Ballin'.
racist about anybody or anything in my life?
Anything
How
black.
can I?
Well, I'd
Well,
say
what?
What was that? 'Cause, hold on, wait. First of all, when you say how can I 3 times, you
Trying to prove some shit. Yeah.
Now that just leads to me saying no, you can.
You can.
You definitely can.
You're looking for me and those who are others in the room.
From you was
to
barling.
confirm.
From you started dropping eye water
Yeah.
and saying you felt like you was in the electric chair. How dramatic. Like, I don't care if you're racist or not. I don't care. You're allowed to not like black people. You're allowed to not like Chinese people. I don't care who you like. I don't care because you're not me.
But say it.
But all of that, well, say what you want. It's freedom of speech. But what I'm saying,
if that's how
just
you
say
feel,
it.
say it.
Yeah, with your
just
chest.
say it. I don't like you.
Yeah.
Done. But all of that, what she was doing there, made me think you are more.
More than I actually thought. Because
Way more, because she's not that important anyway.
Because when Donnie left the show, Good Morning Show, nothing said to me, oh, I wonder how Sharon Osbourne feels about this motherfucker.
No, hold on a minute.
I never went there.
Hold
I never
on a
went
minute.
that direction.
Wait. After all that was said, even though he said what he
said
did,
his
hold
name.
on. Shit, Donnie. Even though Donnie,
I want to believe that.
you bleep it
In the edit.
Yeah, nah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, even though I was gonna do it again, just because
that
I'm
like
a fuckery, just because I'm
Bruv,
fuckery.
do not give
but
me a
even
job.
no.
Pause. That's a pause. That is a pause.
Consent button has been flicked away.
While eating a chocolate hobnob.
Pause. But you made me forget what I was saying.
So Sharon-
no, hold on. No, I'm here. I'm back. Creeping. So listen to that. Bruv. Even when said what he did,
Oh
I
my
still...
gosh.
For fuck's
Sorry, I
sake.
forgot.
You did that on
Bleep me.
purpose.
I didn't. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I feel
What
like
I'm
that.
saying is,
Okay.
bruv, allow me, man, it's creeping. What I'm saying is, even though Donnie said boom, I didn't think, all right, he's racist. I don't care. And not only, again, I said I don't care. But I never thought, because he was friending the royal family, that he's racist.
Okay.
You're allowed to have your views and think what you think. But I don't automatically be like, you only said it because you're racist.
Yeah. I get that, but
Do you think he's racist?
if
Let's
we-
get into that real quick. Do you think he's racist?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Why do you think he's racist?
I think Donnie's racist.
Why do you think he's racist?
Because he's too blind to see what really is happening. And
Because of the royal family part.
Donnie
Donnie.
lives off this attitude of I say what I feel, I know what I'm
Don't
talking
you?
about. I will speak to somebody who actually goes through racism.
Yeah.
I will speak over them.
Yeah.
To get my point across, because my point is what I want everybody in the general public.
Yeah.
I want them to think and feel. So when you're like that, I know you're racist. I absolutely know. What it is with Donnie, he did too much cleaning up for my own liking. There wasn't a point where he gave that he played devil's advocate in this situation. He didn't say, look, I mean, I can understand a woman meeting somebody and not getting along with their family. I can understand a woman
Happens all the time.
being trapped in a house where she feels like she's not being valued. I can understand a family setting where people in the family don't get along with each other and someone says something outlandish and it gets back to you and you feel like, raw, am I even... do I need to be here? I can understand all of those things. But all he did on Good Morning was go, no, the monarchy, this, that. How can it be this? How can it be that? He didn't
Sounds
question
like an agenda.
He didn't question one thing.
Right.
And it took my man who's got mixed heritage to go on the show and say, bro, you need to cut that shit out.
Yeah.
And that's why he walked off, because he would no longer had any legs to stand on, because he knew he fucked up. And all that led to, all we did is go to footage where he's got Meghan Markle, he took out on a date or some sort of thing, and she curved him off, and then he built this agenda against
So he's
her.
so racist that he tried to beat a mixed race thing.
Bruv, how many times have you tried to beat a mixed race team?
I'm not racist. What's your point?
How many times have you tried to beat a mixed race team?
I mean, there's trying and there's completing. So
Oh, that's all right. Great. So what I'm saying is, I thought that the way Sharon handled it and the way he handled it were two different things, and it made me question Sharon more than him,
Yeah, bruv, I question them all, motherfucker.
which is fine.
I will question them all. But what I'm saying to you, again, which was good, back to Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne really went all out to push her agenda that she's not racist. She could have just not said anything. And she could have just said, you know what, I'm all ears. I don't know what you black people go through.
Talk to me.
Yeah, but she was like, dear, rare, started crying. And then she started crying and then asked and told the other woman, oh no, I don't want you to cry. You don't cry. I'm going to cry.
It's my thing.
It's my thing.
It's my thing, and I'm the one looking for the security and for you not to think whatever, because that's that thing, isn't it?
Okay.
Like say for instance a woman cheats on a man, and then she starts bawling, oh don't leave me, oh and then she thinks that that's what's gonna work, and the brer decides to just beat her again or whatever, but it doesn't really work.
Via the app.
Yeah, whatever with the concept app, but. Also, I just think to myself that can I just quickly squeeze back towards as well,
Bro.
I think real quick. I just think
bleep it. It's just, that's three.
Sorry, see, I
three
don't
bleepings.
see anyway. Donny. So Donny now with Donny, I think that because you can't expect Alex is the youth's name Alex, the one that brought it up.
Yeah.
Alex doesn't really understand.
Alex?
The one that said that Piers is pathetic.
Yeah.
Right. He's not gonna see where Piers is coming from because he is low profile. He doesn't even have a relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? I think what it is Piers probably knows a couple of them still and still wants to look good because of opportunities in the future. So it might not be that he's racist. It's just that he's trying to keep his bread buttered neatly and says, you know what? I'm gonna be patriotic. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. It might not be that he's racist. He might be, he might not be. But what he did there didn't show me, oh yeah, he's definitely racist.
Okay, but I think the problem with Donny is that he paints his narrative.
Yeah.
And it's either you're on board with his narrative or you're the enemy. Mm-hmm. He doesn't put himself in a situation where he's willing to accept that someone might not think how I think. I need to understand it from their point of view.
Yep. That's not his personality.
Right, but if you're a presenter on a morning show, which is based around news and social events, you have to be somewhat impartial.
He doesn't have to be. He's not
impartial.
He doesn't have to be, and that's the reason he's there because of his personality.
Okay, all right. Now we
like Charlemagne.
Okay, right.
But Charlemagne is not. Charlemagne plays devil's advocate and understands two sides of a coin. Charlemagne,
if he wants to.
Well, yes, but
do you remember at the start when he was a real prick?
Yeah, but that's different to being opinionated about. That's being opinionated and then going, okay, I stand on this only. I stand on this side only, and I don't care what no one says. This is the side I stand on. I don't care what anyone thinks.
Yeah,
that's my view, and that's it. That's the thing. When we talk, see the thing about racism and about race, right? When we talk about that subject, I think it's important that we always show two sides, and we don't overgeneralize, but you talk about the specifics of racism and race. What I don't like is when some white people, by the way, because that means I'm generalizing. What I don't like, what some white people do is they will just go, oh, it's not racist, it's not that, it can't be.
Racism, that's the race card.
Racism, racism doesn't.
You always pull that.
How can they be? How can they be? And then just throw everything that is what is on some people's back of their mind, just throws it away because, oh, it can't be that. Yeah, when me and you and Drizzy and Joe, I'm sure, know that there's racism in the royal family. The whole motherfuckers built on the whole, they're colonizers. So if we're going to go down that road, they plundered and pillaged a load of black people's ends. Right. And then the country they built this whole shit on is basically the jewelry the Queen has and everything else is fucking not theirs.
And that's the hypocrisy.
So he knows all of that, he's very astute and he's very smart. So for you to just go on the morning show and just go, nah, it ain't that, it ain't that, it ain't that, it ain't that. I feel like he's racist. I feel like he is.
No. What I think, like I said, is that he's got an agenda, and I'm thinking to myself, I understand why you would go down that route and what you're trying to say and why you would try to defend them. You get what I'm saying? Because they would be just like, do you know what, well done with that, that's cool. You get what I'm saying? Just because they're racist doesn't mean that he is. He's just trying to keep his bread buttered for other opportunities. Because he's on the stage. He's on that. It's great. It's Good Morning Britain.
Because you're on that stage, you should do better.
Yeah, of course he does. But that's one tick that he can take. That's one, like, is he going to stay? Or is he done?
He's left.
Okay, no. I don't know.
He bopped.
All right, cool. But moving forward, do you think they're not going to look after him?
Bro,
if anything else comes up,
he's white.
I think he's already got something.
The white doesn't. White's not enough. White's not enough.
Bro, he's privileged, bro. He's in a place of privilege, so of course he's gonna be fine. That's my problem. My problem is he's chat shit on a morning show and still can keep it moving. Like, that's my problem, and that's my problem with this whole thing. The whole thing with this is people are a lot. And some white people are not accountable for the things they say because they live in a place of privilege, in a bubble that they're not black, so they don't, why should they care about what black people
Some
go through?
do though.
Why should they care about the oppression that black people have gone through? Why should he care about Meghan Markle? He took her out and she went off with fucking Harry. He shouldn't care. But my point is he's on a show, he's on a platform that's going out to Great Britain. Great Britain is made up of a lot of people from different demographics, colours, cues, and places. So you now need to give those people some sort of idea of how you feel and be a little bit more diplomatic about your approach. Now, if you keep it's like for example, you have your son.
Yep.
You know who your son is.
Yep.
You raised him, you brought him up, and then 2-2s now, someone comes to you and you go, you know what, your son is this and that and rare.
Mm-hmm.
You're either going to do one of the two things. No, my son is the best person in the world. I brought him up. He could never do that. Or you can go, you know what, I'll take that on board. Let me have a word with him, and I'm not going to just say he didn't do it or he did do it. I'm going to look into it a little bit more and just not shut you down because you're talking about my blood. And that's how I feel what a lot of people do. When they're opinionated, when they have opinions on race and structure and systemic things, they just throw everything out. When we know, they throw it all out. It's like...
Isn't that the easy thing to do?
But it's not right.
Whether it's right or not doesn't make you racist. If you dismiss racism, does it make you racist?
Right, so let's go back to why we brought this subject up.
Cool.
We brought this subject up because of Sharon Osbourne.
Facts.
Do you think Sharon Osbourne is racist?
I don't know.
Drizzy, do you think Sharon Osbourne is racist?
I mean, she's talking a lot for someone who's, not meant to be racist.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sharon Osbourne or some sort of tape or some sort of audio comes out, or someone in the public or in the media outlet or someone she's worked with says something about what she said and done. Because I'm not gonna say verbatim, I know, but I heard since that's happened that Sharon Osbourne has said some real kind of dodgy.
Okay,
slight
let's
shit.
Fast forward to that assumption right now. So Holly Robinson Pete. She's a guest on she's a co-host on the talk. I'm old enough to remember when Sharon complained that I was too ghetto for the talk.
Is that
and I was
racist?
gone. I bring this up now because I was mortified watching the disrespectful, condescending tone she took with her co-host, who remained calm and respectful. She had to. No one listened when Holly. Someone replied, "No one listened to when Holly Robinson Peter called out Sharon Osbourne's thinly veiled racism." And now it's right here on Twitter for all to see. Believe black women. Okay. There's more stories coming out of people who are saying they've seen her say certain things that can be classed that. Now, I don't understand what's made them professors in racism to the point where they're saying, well, this is racism, but that's not racism. Just because you ain't called someone the N-word, that doesn't mean what you said isn't racist. There's passive racism.
There's a racial undertone in this country. In the United States, it's right in your face.
It's very
They'll
subtle.
just lick
At least they tell it to you how it is.
They'll lick a shot at you and they tell you you're a
They
jigger.
don't care. They didn't even care if they're on camera.
In the UK, it's all subs. Everything's a lot of subs. It ain't, but we know what this country is built on, and we know who the people who run this country and the people in the monarchy. I'm not saying all the monarchy are racist. I'm not going to go that far to say that. But I can go as far as to say there must be some people in there. There must be some people in there that I wouldn't be too sure about. Would I say that Meghan Markle was a little bit naive about that situation that she got herself into with Harry? Possibly.
Because
if you did enough, you're telling me if you meet somebody, you don't do any little research on them or anything. You just don't ask around about who you're getting into.
You're gonna be the only one in the party that looks how you look.
Like
no one looks like you.
If I marry the Queen's great granddaughter and I know she's royalty, just as an example, I'm gonna go, okay, cool. What am I getting myself into? Because I'm gonna be a part of that establishment and that they called it the firm, for God's sake, the firm, you know. So yeah.
All right, you know you said
Deep.
about the
convo.
the underlining undertones, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. So shout to the women on Loose Women. Loose Women wins best daytime program at the I think it was Royal TV Show Awards, whatever, featuring an all black panel, right? This is what happens on Twitter. Brilliant. It was an amazing, funny, touching, and groundbreaking episode. Well-deserved win. Someone who shall remain nameless. Their profile picture says, listen, everyone is entitled to my opinion. For fuck's sakes, they are nothing but a bunch of fish wives. Proves how shit our TV has got if this won. And that's a female, by the way. Okay, so that's abbreviation. Okay, so, fuck off. This garbage don't win awards, for fuck's sakes. Where's all the white women? This is fucking bullshit and so fake just to tick more BLM and boxes. Tacky shit don't win awards, for fuck's sake. They used all white women before. They used all the white women before for all awards. They didn't win, unfortunately. Like,
anyway, fuck them.
And that's the example of living in the UK. They're passive, aggressive, racism. So no, you're not. Your friends and all that aren't shooting me and my people in the streets like they do in America. No. But you lot are happily sitting at home eating your chocolate hobnobs and a fucking tea. Sorry, I know it's hobnobs, but yeah.
But still shooting.
You're shooting with your words, and that can cut deeper.
To summarize, do you think Sharon Osbourne is racist?
I don't know. Like I said, you asked me before.
I don't know.
I don't know. That wasn't enough. I think she got guilty. She got shook because she's thinking to herself, "Right, I work with these people, and now they're questioning whether I am or not." It was a bit childish. I think it was a bit, sad to see, and I think that she could have managed it better.
Yeah.
I don't think she should have done the waterworks. I thought she got a bit emotional, and at the end of the day, like she should be able to just say how she feels, innit? Clearly, she can't.
I always liked Sharon Osbourne.
So it's over.
No, I've always liked her. So it's just like it was just a weird situation for her to be on a spotlight. She could have just kept it. If she
didn't have to open her mouth.
She didn't need to say nothing.
She didn't have to say nothing.
She was doing damage control, not for Donnie, not for Donnie,
bro.
But for
I'm holding it down.
For herself.
Yeah, it's
because
mad.
now all these things are coming out. It's like, she could have just said, "Hey guys, you know
so
what?
It's like a preemptive strike,
right?" She could have just said, "You know what, guys? I've probably said some things in the past.
Let me cover my shit now.
I hold my hands up because seeing what Donnie's done,
Donnie,
and how that came across, I'm starting to think like, have I done anything or said anything like that?
Yeah.
So I'm just holding my hands up now. If I have offended anyone, she could have done that.
Yeah.
And people have been like, you know what? I respect that you're wrong,
but
I respect that. But I don't know why we as black folks always want to give them the platform to explain themselves. Like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that.
Listen, it's been a great show today. I want to thank you lads for passing through. Trimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer. Drizzy Freckles. Saka Fet.
Chup.
I go by the name of Morgan Hytes. I want to thank everybody for listening today. Make sure that you check out the podcast on all DSP, Spotify, Google Podcast, SoundCloud, iTunes, and also 2 days later you'll get the visuals on our YouTube channel. Shout out to Joe, cameraman today, for helping us out. Blessings,
respect,
kid.
brother.
Man. What's his IG? He's on the gram, no? Must be. He's not on the gram.
What's your IG, Joe?
Come to the mic, bro.
He's chilling.
Yeah, man.
That one there. That one, yeah,
that one's on.
Yeah.
Get my IG JoJoBAMI. It's Jojo Bammy, but you'll see it at all our acts will be at the end of the visuals on the podcast anyway, so you'll see it there too.
Blessings, King. Thank you for helping us out today. It's a blessing. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks sounds good.
Yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks. I want to thank everybody for passing through. This is a Fast Food podcast. We're going to sign out like this because I feel like that's what we need to do.
The Fast Food Podcast.